Still in the Dead Sea Scrolls here, page 149. And he will pardon all my iniquities. Through his righteousness, he will cleanse me. Watch this. He will cleanse me of the uncleanness of man. You see, when we come out, when you're in her, and when we come out, we have the uncleanness of man on us. The mess we was around, it affected us. We read in the scripture where Abraham, our forefather, was cut off. His life was cut off because wicked men that was living around him, they have an effect on us. They bring forth death. And this is what he's talking about. We have to be cleansed. Now, those that's within the border, remember, completely cleans happen in the wilderness. We still are dirty. Even though we're in position, we are still unclean. But we are in the process of being cleansed. We are cleaner than those that still in Babylon. The Most High has an opportunity to work with us, like, on another level. He's not working with the people that refuse to come out. He's not working with them on that level. That's why many of them will be tossed to and from, any type of teaching. So he will cleanse me from the uncleanness of man and of the iniquities of the children of men. You see, it's on the people, that I may confess to Yahuwah his righteousness and his majesty to the Most High. We have to know and understand what they do affects us. All of the mess, all at the beginning, I showed you, all of the mess they're doing affects you. It defiles the land. You become defiled, and you are defiled. This is Scrolls 3:25. It says, in a little while, I know that you will raise up survivors among your people. These are those that will be gathered from the islands of the sea, from other parts within the borders. They will be survivors. He's going to raise up survivors. Gui will be in amongst of these survivors among your people, and a remnant within your inheritance. You will purify and cleanse them of their iniquity. So he's also going to purify these people, and they will make it into this clean land. For all their deeds, here we go, all their deeds are in your truth. He says, you will judge them in great loving kindness, in the multitude of your mercies, and in the abundance of your pardon, teaching them according to your word. They will have to be taught according to the word, and you will establish them in your counsel according to the uprightness of your truth. There's the Scrolls fragment 35. Yahuwah in all flesh and in avenging judgment to destroy wickedness. This is his heart, to destroy all wickedness. Destroy this wickedness is the people that's doing the deeds of wickedness, and for the raging anger of the Most High towards those 7 times refined. Yahuwah surely set apart some of the qadash as an everlasting house for himself, and purify, here it is, and purity shall endure among the cleansed. Purity, these people that the Most High cleanse, he's going to put them in his land, in the cleansed land. This is the cleansed people for the cleansed land. And this has to happen. Once again, right now we're polluted. The land is polluted. The scriptures told us this. But he is going to purify some of us, and he's going to cleanse us, and he's going to put the cleansed people in the cleansed land. They shall be priests. Notice, this doesn't say what Revelations say. We're going to be kings. All of us are not going to be we're going to be, he says, priests, his righteous people, his hosts, Elohim, Yahuwah, and his hosts. This is saying we will be his hosts, his servants. And watch this. Many people ain't going to get up with this one, especially the Christians. The Malak of his splendor. The Malak, the messenger of his splendor. Wait a minute. What is he saying here? What is this saying? They shall yada him with marvelous prodigies. I spread the fear of the mighty one in the ages of my generation. So he's saying, I put the fear into the people that they may exalt his name, to be terrified by his might. Watch this. To be terrified by his might, all the ruachs of the bastards. So you see, it's okay. It's okay to call people, if they are bastard, they're bastard. And we understand the scripture is supposed to let us know who's the bastards and who's not. And we understand to this day, no one told us who is Paul's father, who is Shaul's father. And that's why I refer to him as a bastard. These bastards, this stuff that's done in the dark is going to surface to light, and we're going to know who all was the bastards. And he will be one that come up as a bastard, because we don't know who's your father. He says, subduing them by his fear. We are to fear the Most High. This is something we have to do. All right, let's go into scriptures now. Let's see some of this in the scripture. Here's what the churches, camps, this is nothing. They can't bring this out. Ezekiel 36:20 through 38. When they came to the nations, wherever they went, they profaned my qadash name. When they said to them, these are the people of Yahuwah, and yet they have gone out of his land. He says, but I had concern for my qadash name, which the house of Yasharah had profaned among the nations wherever they went. This is why you see everybody in the earth. You see the people. They knew these are the people of the Most High. They've gone out of his land and they are profaning his name, calling him God, calling him Lord, calling him Jesus, calling him all these different names, everything but the qadash name. Once again, this is what we were supposed to do. But when he wake us up, we're supposed to learn better and stop calling on these, these wicked names. We're supposed to stop profaning his qadash name. If you're new to the truth, you're just coming into the truth. If you haven't researched what the name is and the names of the people that's in the scripture, do yourself a favor. Don't get caught up in the fights. You're going to have to study. But one thing you can do to put yourself in the clear, refer to him as the Father. Refer to him as your creator. Refer to him as the Almighty. Call him these things until you can figure it out. And he will, with your prayer, he will help you. Therefore say to the house of Yasharah, thus says Yahuwah Elohim, I do not do this for your sake, O house of Yasharah, but my qadash name's sake, which you have profaned amongst the nation, wherever you went. And I will set apart my great name. He has concern for his great name. He doesn't want us polluting his name. And we have these wicked Christians. Now I have to call them wicked Christians because that's who they are. They're saying these people with this sacred name movement, they are against us because we searched for his name, his qadash name. And they continue to call him, they continue to profane his name. The world knows God. You know that's not his name. The world knows Jesus. The Roman Catholic Church call on that. They are the Lord. There's billions of them. The world, all the world know God, but the world don't know Yahuwah. Most of the camps don't know Yahuwah. You see? The Christians don't know Yahuwah. They don't know Yah. When it's in the scriptures, it says Yah. They don't even know this. So his name was hidden from us. It says, you profane wherever you went. He says, I will set apart my great name, which you profaned amongst the nation, which you have profaned in their midst. And the nations shall know that I am Yahuwah. After the end of the day, the nations will know that he is Yahuwah. When I am qadash in you before their eyes. It says, for I will take you from among the nations, gather you out of all the countries, and bring you into your own land. Once again, how is he going to do this? With a command. Genesis 1:1. Read. He did everything by a command. Everything all through scripture, he did it by a command. There is no one that can debunk this. None. No one can debunk everything the Most High did. It was a spoken word. So what was the spoken word to us? That he gathered us. Come out of her, my people. That was the spoken word. The righteous listened and came out. And this is how he delivered his people. He said, then I will sprinkle, here it is, what we've read in the Dead Sea Scrolls. I will sprinkle clean water on you, and you shall be clean. And I will cleanse you from all your filthiness and from all your idols. All those things I showed at the beginning of this video. All those things that the Dead Sea Scrolls was talking about. You see how these go hand in hand? All of these filthiness. He's going to sprinkle clean water. And I brought this out in the Baptized in Babylon video. If that water baptism, if that water immersion cleanse us, why is he sprinkling water on us in the wilderness? Why is he telling us we need to be sprinkled? Because we will be still unclean once we go into the wilderness. This is a fact. He says, and I will give you a new heart and put a new ruach within you. I will take the heart of stone out of your flesh and give you a heart of flesh. I will put my ruach within you and cause you to walk in my statutes. Notice he's giving us a heart of flesh, you spiritual people. A heart of flesh. We're so spiritually minded, we're no good. We don't know what spiritual means. And we get caught up. Someone told me, you're talking physical and then you're talking spiritual. There is no spiritual. I broke down that word spiritual and showed what it means. Now I'm going to do something else. It be the Most High will. I'm going to show in the scripture this is something we went over like 2 months ago in our Shabbat class. There is no spirit. There is no spiritual. That's what I meant to say. There is no spiritual. And I'm going to show it with the scripture. And you're going to understand and see. And some of you've already moved from that word. But, you know, most people, they're going to stick with that spiritual. There is no spiritual. He says, I will put my ruach within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and you will keep my judgment and do them. So the Christian churches say we can't do the commandments. They're too hard to keep. He says we're going to do them. Who are we going to believe? The Most High or man? So after he cleans us up, sprinkle clean water on us. Verse 28. Then you shall dwell in the land that I gave your fathers. You shall be my people, and I will be your mighty one. This is simple. Then you should dwell in the land. All right, here comes another warning. Why do the Most High have me doing these warnings? This new teaching that people just now receiving about the land of Yasharal being in the land of Ham, south of the land of Ham. They believe that that's where we should be, not knowing scripture. We have to go in the wilderness first and be cleansed before we go into the land. Yahushua will lead the people into the land. So if, let's say hypothetically speaking, you people that believe the land of Yasharal is in the south of the land of Ham, if that's the land and you go there, what happened to the wilderness? I thought the wilderness was first. And according to that false teaching, like I said, they did get the mountain correct in the wilderness. They got that part correct. You're going away from the wilderness. They said we're within the border, but we are about to go to South Africa. We're about to go south of the land of Ham, thinking that's the land of Yasharal. Why are you running into the land of Yasharal? Once again, don't follow these people. They will have you all over the place. The enemy is tossing them to and from all over the place, and they don't know where they're supposed to go. They go one place, say the Most High told us to go here. They leave there, go to another place, say the Most High told us to come here. And you can see that's nothing but confusion.